So in this calf stretch, we're going to be doing what we call hip excursions, moving the hips in different directions to get a better calf stretch. So we're going to put a towel back here, and we're going to put this one under like this. That gives us a little bit more bend already in the ankle. And then we're going to lean into the wall, and you're going to have most of the weight between your back foot and your hands on the wall. And if you need to, feel free to adjust this, move it back a little bit more if you feel like you can get a little bit more stretch going forward here. So then we're going to start driving the hips forward and back to loosen up that ankle there. Forward and back. These little drives at that very end range can really help. And this version we're doing with the knee bent. We can also do a version with the knee straight. Or if you're feeling any pain in the knee, then just go right to the knee straight version. So forward and back here 10 times. Then we're going to go side to side. Working through here. Again, using the hips, not really driving the knee, but driving the hips side to side. So you're going forward first and then side to side motion. And you're going 10 of those little wiggles here. Really getting that ankle warmed up. And then we're going to, again, hold it forward, get that bend in the ankle, and then twist and rotate. Now we'll turn through side to side, making sure that we're really getting that ankle stretched out. And so especially if you've had trouble with regular calf stretches, this is a way that we can work through here to really get that ankle loosened up in all three planes of motion in that calf stretch. Good. So then the straight knee version, same thing, but with that knee straight, you're going to drive forward toward the wall, and then same thing, driving that hip forward and back. This one's going to look a little more like a lunge. Again, there's not a whole lot of weight on this front leg. It's mostly just here to help your hands out. So we got lots of the weight on the back leg and lots of the weight in the hands. Going forward and back 10 times here. If you have any wrist issues, you can always go on your elbows too with this one. Driving forward and back with those hips. Then next, our next direction was side to side. So you're going to go forward first so you get that calf stretch, and then side to side with the hips. This can feel a little bit funny to do sometimes, but it's really helpful for getting that mobility. And then every once in a while, check back on those toes, make sure they're not sliding out and that heel's not spinning in. We want to make sure that foot is nice and straight while we're doing this one. And then after about 10 of those, then you can also rotate through. So again, drive that hip forward and then rotate, turning side to side here, right through the hip. And that's really going to help us loosen up the ankle in the back. When we do knee straight versus knee bent, we're just biasing different muscles here. So when the knee is straight, you're biasing more the gastrocnemius muscles that come all the way up across the knee. When you bend that knee, you're going to bias more the soleus muscles and the deeper down muscles in the lower leg here. So that's the difference on that one. Cool. So we got all of our 10 rotations in here. And if you feel like, oh, hey, that really helped my ankle, but I need more, feel free to add in those extra sets until you get to feeling like, ooh, that's the mobility that I need from my ankle.